The man is repairing his shoes with glue, but he is scolded by his father because this is already the 7th pair of shoes he has worn out this month. The man wants to argue back, but when he sees the worn out shoes on his father's feet, he cannot say anything. When it is time for marathon training, the man sees the new shoes of his teammates. He feels very inferior. During training, the man keeps running in the front, but then his shoes break again. He has no choice but to give up the training. When his friends ask him about it, the man lies and says he could not keep going. He tells his friends to go on without him, while he stays behind to deal with his shoes. When he gets home, he looks at the magazine in his hand. He has marked the page with running shoes, but when his father comes home, the man quickly hides the magazine. His father notices his small action. From the marks on the magazine, he sees his son's wish. On the surface, he scolds his son for not being thrifty, but secretly he tears out the photo from the magazine. He takes the photo and asks a friend, wanting to know where to buy the shoes. When his friend tells him the exact place, he cannot wait and goes with his friend to buy them. When he gets home, he hides the shoes, planning to surprise his son. But then something happens at his restaurant. He needs to rush back to deal with it. He reminds his son there are new shoes in the cabinet, but the son gets angry, because he thinks his father's taste is terrible, and that it would be better to just give him money to buy his own. The father angrily says the shoes are already bought, and tells the man to deal with it himself. The man never checks the new shoes. He plans to wait until his father comes back and see them together, but at night his father still does not return. The man goes out to look for him, and finds that his father has had an accident. The man quickly carries his father to the hospital, to take care of his father. The man gives up becoming a marathon runner, and takes over his father's restaurant, even when persuaded by his teammates. The man does not change his mind. Then his father's friend mentions going with his father to buy the shoes. Only then does the man remember the new shoes his father bought him. He immediately runs home and takes out the shoes. Inside the box is the photo from the magazine. Looking at the words of encouragement from his father on the photo, the man can no longer hold back his tears. When the marathon begins, his friends feel sorry for his absence, but at the very last moment before the start, the man arrives at the marathon, carrying his father's encouragement. The man finally wins the championship of the race.